It's an unprecedented weather event, the likes of which have not been seen by the Bureau of Meteorology here. 2 tornadoes ripping through the centre of our state, destroying not 1, not 2, but 3 elements of critical infrastructure.
This is the first time that we've had an entire state go to a system blank.
An entire state blacked out. Hospitals running on generators, essential services stopped. So what went wrong?
Electricity by its nature is instantaneously perishable, so we always have to keep it in balance. When we get such a large event as we had yesterday, where we lost 4 of the major transmission lines, we get to a situation whereby the system just cannot support itself anymore and it has to shut down.
Big power stations put out as much energy as several 747s running flat out up the runway. So if all of a sudden you take away the way of getting that energy away, you've got to isolate those power stations very quickly to stop them, A, damaging something else in the system, or B, being damaged because of the frequency variations that might be taking place.
But even before the superstorm subsided, the Prime Minister kicked off another, describing it as a wake-up call on renewable energy.
I regret to say that a number of the state Labor governments have, over the years, set priorities and renewable targets that are extremely aggressive, extremely unrealistic, and have paid little or no attention to energy security.
The fact that 20 transmission towers were blown down by almost cyclonic winds is not due to a renewable energy target, it's due to the weather.
South Australia currently generates 41% of its power from renewables, mostly wind. But did the renewable mix have anything to do with the blackout? The nation's independent energy operator says no.
The generation mix had no impact on the stability of the system.
It would have made no difference if the generation that was knocked off was gas-fired or coal-fired. It was a transmission failure, not a generation failure.
Yesterday, when the system tripped, there was almost 1,000 megawatts of wind power going into the system.
And could another catastrophic collapse be prevented in the future?
No one can gold-plate a transmission network so much that it is infallible to every outcome.
I'm not sure that you can ever prevent total blackout, but I'm sure that following this event, very well qualified technical people will be looking at this and thinking, how can we provide greater assurance going forward?
In a state which already pays some of the highest electricity costs in the world, solutions won't come cheap.